What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, we're gonna talk about how to and why you should be even using a clothes steamer. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics, such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe and tap that notification bell and join us. And to my returning friends, like Sean McMillan, salute. Now, without a doubt, one of the biggest impediments and nuisances to being stylish, wrinkles in your clothing. We hate them, but also, most of us, including myself, aren't big fans of ironing. And that's where using a clothes steamer comes in. To me, there's just a lot of advantages of using a clothes steamer as opposed to an iron. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about why you should be using a steamer, and I'm gonna give you a quick tutorial on actually how to use one. So without further ado, let's talk about why you should be using and how to use a clothes steamer. First up, let's talk a little bit about how the steamer even works in the first place. Pretty simple concept. The steam penetrates deep into your clothing fibers. When it does this, it relaxes these fibers, removing the wrinkles. The great thing about the steamer, instead of flattening your clothes, it just relaxes the fibers. Therefore, it's much gentler on your clothing. The fact that steaming is gentler means you can use it on more delicate fabrics. I'm talking about your silks, your rayons, polyester, jersey cottons. You can use a steamer on almost any fabric you can think of, making it much more versatile to me than an iron. The scorching you might occasionally get from using an iron, don't have to worry about that with the steamer. And on top of that, since the clothing is hanging, it's much easier to get to the difficult things you can't reach with an iron. I'm talking about your ruffles, pleats, sleeves. Much more convenient and versatile to use the steamer over that iron. And to me, one of the saving graces about a steamer, you definitely can use it to freshen up and press your suits. You're gonna iron your suits? I don't think so. The steamer becomes a godsend for your suits. Instead of having to rush off and take them to the dry cleaner all the time, which damages your suits and shortens the lifespan, you can just use the steamer instead. Knocks out the wrinkles, and on top of that, the steam actually freshens and makes your suit a little more cleaner. Can't do that with your iron. Now, hands down, to me, a lot of advantages with the steamer over the iron, except in one situation. With the steamer, you're not gonna get the crisp creasing you might want or that crisp dress shirt that comes from ironing. So when it comes to dress shirts and having those crease and just being crispy, the iron wins over the steamer. So now that you understand a little bit about why you should be using a steamer, let me give you a quick tutorial on how to use one. Step one, you're gonna fill up the water reservoir. Now here's the thing, not that complicated. Open it up, fill it up with water to the max line. But the key is, don't use typical tap water. You wanna use distilled or purified water. Tap water typically has a lot of minerals in it that can build up in a steamer and leave residue on your clothes. Purified or distilled water, less likely to do that. Step number two, turn that steamer on, but you can't use it right away. You wanna let it warm up for about 2 to 3 minutes. There may be some deposits that'll make the steamer stutter and sputter. Let it warm up for about 2 or 3 minutes and wait for a nice even dispersion of the steam coming out of your steamer. Now it's time to steam your clothes. Easy way to do it. With your off hand, for me since I'm right-handed, that'll be left hand, you want to grab part of the clothing and hold it taut. With your dominant hand, lean forward the top of the steamer onto the clothing fabric and have a little gap with the rest of the steamer. Now just simply take the steamer up and down in a nice slow, easy motion. I would stay in each section about 10 to 15 seconds. It's not like ironing. You're not pressing the steamer against the clothes, flattening it. You're letting the steam get deep inside the fibers. That's why you want a little bit of a gap. Like I said, after 10 to 15 seconds in each section, the wrinkles should be released. Go over the whole garment, get all the wrinkles out, but you can't wear it right away. Let the garment dry 2 to 3 minutes. Because you're using water and steam, the clothing might be a little damp. Let it dry off. Now, as you can see, I use the full-size floor model type valet steamer. I steam my clothes more often than the average guy. Of course, that makes sense. So the full-size, more powerful one works for me. Runs about $150, $200, but you can easily get a handheld one that'll do the job just as well. May take a little bit of more time, not as powerful, but it will work. These start as low as $20. Okay, so there you have it. My guide on why and how to use that clothes steamer. Let me know in the comment section, do you steam or iron? As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. It helps the channel to grow. And of course, tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we release every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll check you out tomorrow. tomorrow.